The truth on Ronald from 90 Fiance's arrest, and guys, we're also going to get into in just a second the probability and how unlikely it is that Ronald is ever going to come here to America on a K-1 visa. Guys, here is the truth. If you watch 90 Fiance, and if you know Ronald and Tiffany, I'm sure you know that he has had his, fair share of time put away in these slammers, been arrested a handful of times. They just talked about it in an episode or two ago on 90 Fiance when they met with the immigration lawyer. Ronald openly admits he's been arrested a few times. He had an addiction. He was addicted to gambling. He was doing it 24/7. He could not stop. He ran out of money, and that's when he started robbing people, one of the people being his mother. And his mother, apparently, according to Ronald, he admitted it. She would go away on vacation, and he would literally, take stuff from her and sell it, then take that money and go gamble it. And it got to a point where he literally ran out of everything. He had no money, and his mom actually called the police on him, got him arrested. It was an insane, crazy thing. He did go to rehab. We all know this. The question remains, what exactly did he do? That's one of his arrests. We've heard that Ronald has been arrested 5 or 6 times. What are the others? So that's the first thing. The other thing, too, is what are the chances this guy can ever actually, truly come to America? So, like I just said, he did rob his mother. He also one time possessed. You know what? Okay, so that happened too. Now, there's a story behind that supposedly, I don't even know. Supposedly, he had on a jacket. It was in there. It was his friend's jacket. I don't know. Who knows how true that is? Is that true? Probably not. So that happened. And like I said, he had theft. He robbed someone, and then he also had like an armed, that one of the times he was like armed, I guess. So he got that too. And then he also had a DUI. Now, I don't know if that was on the show and I completely missed that, but I feel like the last time, unless she said it and I missed it, but I feel like the last time when Tiffany, and I could have just completely missed it, so please, I apologize. When Tiffany and Ronald were around, I had the time, I just don't even pay attention, but I swear when she was talking to that immigration lawyer and Ronald was sitting back and he wasn't even paying attention, I swear to God that she never actually brought that one up. And that's the thing to me. I don't know, I don't know. I've never, gotten a K-1 visa, but I can tell you guys one thing. He's been arrested 5 or 6 times. The chances, and the other thing too is they weren't, 25 years ago. They weren't that long ago, you guys. So it's like the chance of him actually getting approved. And the other thing too, so let's go back to his past. So now everyone is asking me, is he in America? Well, that is the past. That is what he's done. He had an addiction. Apparently now he has relapsed before, but apparently now he's doing well. At least, in the past couple months, he's been doing well. He's better now. Fingers crossed. But now the question everyone asks me is, what are the probability? I have no idea. But my whole point being is it didn't happen very long ago. It's still kind of recent. And if that was not enough, bad things for Ronald, the guy's god-awful interview. Now, maybe if he did sit down and had a real true interview, but when we saw him talk to that lawyer, he didn't care. He could care less about the interview and the K-1 visa process. And it was almost like he knew he wasn't going to get it. It's to the point. And it's the other thing too, it's almost like he didn't even want to come. But whether he knew he wasn't going to get it or he just didn't want to come to America, it was like he was trying just to not do good. So I'm kind of like, yeah, the chances of him actually getting approved for the K-1 visa coming to America are very, 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 very slim. Now, the one thing I will say that is in his favor, this is a complete conspiracy theory, but everyone is asking me, number one, are Ronald and Tiffany still together? Well, unfortunately, they both apparently love the 90 Fiance money because they keep their lips very sealed on social media. There has been some stuff, though. They've had a couple petty fights on social media. They unfollowed each other at one point. It was kind of stupid. So if I had to guess, I would say they are probably still together, but they're on again, off again. They're still having these stupid little petty fights. They're still together, though. But I think Ronald is still in South Africa. That is what I believe. But there is also the possibility. Now, if we're going to get totally conspiracy right now, we could say there's another thing. Ronald has not posted a single thing in months and months and months, in a very long time on social media, and that kind of tells me, you know what, there's a chance he could have possibly come to America, and now that he's in America, he obviously can't spill any beans or spoil anything, and so he has to keep his lips sealed, and he cannot post anything on social media. We really don't know what is going on with them. I do know Tiffany, there's a 99% chance last week had a weight loss procedure. I think it went well. Her mom was kind of updating us. That was stupid in itself, though, because Tiffany was kind of teasing that she had this big news, and she was also you guys are gonna have to wait and see. So obviously it's like she's gonna, you know, release it or something's gonna be on the show, and she can't really say it because it's going to be on the show. But with everything with Ronald, I think the chances of him coming to America are incredibly slim, thin. It's not going to, I mean, I don't wanna say the word not. It could happen, but you know, besides the fact that he has that awful track record, his track record, I mean, I cannot stand here and think of one person that we have seen on 90 Day Fiance that came to America. That's the key word. We've seen people that had people come to them, like Paul. Paul has a crazy track record. We've seen a fair share of people that have had people come to them. Hey, here's another one. Well, actually, no, I was going to say Angela. Angela's had her track record, but Michael still hasn't even come yet. So having a track record with the law is not good if you have a person coming to you or if you are going to them. But I mean, as I stand here, I really cannot think of one person that has come from a different country to America with a pretty, you know, public, bad, recent track record like Ronald. I just don't think it's going to be happening, guys. He has those 5 or 6 things. He was saying 5 or 6. I only can think of like, you know, 4 or 5. I know he had the D and the U and the I. He had that happen. He had the possession thing, which of course he acted like wasn't even him. And he's had a couple other things with robbing and whatnot, but besides that, oh, and he had this instance with like with a speeding ticket. I don't even know if that's even true. He apparently had this speeding ticket and he also ended up in jail, which is like, how is that even possible? I don't know. Seems kind of unlikely. But, yeah, something about that seems kind of fishy. And if you guys are going to say, well, what about Andre? Because Andre could have had a track record, and he did come over to America. But honestly, there was like one thing in the Moldova courts of Andre possibly getting in trouble for it. What actually ended up happening was, supposedly, he got like framed, supposedly. And he ended up like suing the country of Moldova, and then he ended up winning. So, no, nothing really happened. If that was even him, because there was like different dates and whatnot. So, there's a chance that wasn't even him, but if it was him, yeah, I mean, nothing ever really happened. He has a fishy background, Andre, but it's not like it's like a public known thing. He did something bad like how Ronald is. So Tiffany and Ronald, I'm going to keep you guys up to date. If I hear anything new anytime soon, I can just only sit here and, I don't know what I'm wishing. I mean, honestly, in an ideal world, Ronald will grow up, he will get his life together a little bit more, and he'll want to come to America. That's an ideal world for Daniel and for their daughter Carly and for Tiffany and Ronald. That'd be the ideal situation. I don't see that happening. To be honest with you guys, I don't. We could make it to the end of this season and they could be together in America. I think it's about this. I just said a very, 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 very slim chance. I will keep my eyes peeled though, but yeah, I don't see that happening. I think what'll probably end up happening is they'll keep doing this stupid on again, off again thing. And more than likely, because I do not believe is ever going to go to South Africa. If she goes to South Africa, then they could make the relationship work. But if she refuses to ever go there and he cannot come here to America, I'm telling you guys, eventually, sooner rather than later, they will end up just breaking up and ending their marriage. And that would be really sad because I love Daniel and I think Daniel is a nice kid. I think he is absolutely in love and just, you know, as obsessed with his dad, technically Ronald, and he loves having a relationship with a guy, and it would break my heart to see him out of his life. It'd be very, 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 very sad. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tiffany, Ronald, I don't think it's going to go well for them. I do not see him coming to America anytime soon with that track record. But guys, please, thank you all so much for watching. Please hit that like button, hit the comments below, hit the subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.